So I finally got around to checking out Tornado. I was supposed to do a double feature with Cobra Kai, but due to like theater issues, I had to push it back. And yeah, I just found out about this movie just like a couple of days ago. It popped up on the AMC app. That happens a lot. You'll see a lot of smaller movies just kind of pop up randomly on their opening week, which is kind of a shame because it's like a lot of these studios don't have the marketing budget to kind of really push these types of movies. There's a bunch of movies I just saw on AMC. I'm just like, bro, I didn't see a trailer for this, or this is just now kind of updated on the app. But that aside, I'm glad that I finally got around to checking this out. This is like a small independent film. It has like this samurai Quentin Tarantino Kurosawa kind of atmosphere about it, where you have our main lead, Tornado, her and her father kind of just do this like puppet kind of show. But then these gangsters, these bad guys, criminals, whatever you want to call them, smugglers, are traveling. They have gold, and all of a sudden their gold kind of goes missing, and Tornado kind of gets caught up in the crosshairs, and a lot of people that she loves and respects also start to feel the wrath of these gang members. And that's pretty much the story, you know. These bandits are trying to look for their gold, and they're cutting down and killing whoever they need to get hold of their gold. This gang is ran by this guy that goes by the name of Sugar Man. That's Tim Roth's character. And you know, he has I think it's his son or his brother, draw a blank on it, but other than that, there's not too much crazy going on with the crew. I will say, like, that's probably one of the more disappointing aspects of this film, is just kind of like the lackluster villains, because they're sinister and menacing at the beginning, and then they kind of just turn into nothing, you know, just kind of fodder. It's weird. But I like Tornado's character because her and her father, Fujin, kind of have this back and forth, and they're constantly kind of bumping heads. But because of Tornado's actions, certain things start to happen to certain people that are really close to her, or even respect her father, or even affects her father in general, which leads her to go down this path of revenge. Now, I think this story would have been best served as like a limited series, because it just had a lot of fascinating ideas and characters you could have dived into, and even fleshed out some of the gang members a little bit to kind of give them a little bit more to do. There's this little boy that kind of tags along and helps Tornado steal some of this gold, and he gets kind of treated like shit, and he kind of goes through some of the worst of it, you know, for the most part. And I will also say another kind of negative, it's more towards Tornado's character, and maybe because it's the short run time, it's a slow burn at times, but also just feels very quick once you get to that third act. Maybe you could have made this a longer film to actually make us care about Tornado a little bit more. That's the thing about this movie, is like all the characters are just a bit underdeveloped, so it's just kind of hard to get behind certain characters and what they're doing and their motivations. But I like the style of this movie. Like I said, it's very Quentin Tarantino-esque, very old school samurai western type of movie, like a Kurosawa, or, you know what I'm saying. I think if you're a fan of those type of movies, I think there's some enjoyment to be had with this movie. It's not terrible. I just feel like there was some missed opportunities, and maybe due to budget constraints, that's why. or maybe that's also the on purpose, you know, because there's definitely a lot of action sequences that definitely feel like some old school filmmaking, and I could see some people maybe being a fan of that or not being a fan of that. But definitely go check this out and let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you get around to checking this out in theaters or you end up catching this on VOD one day. But until next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.